You've traveled the world since we saw you last.
I have. I just got back. We were in Cuba. We shot.
You were in Cuba?
Cuba, yeah. They put us in one of the best hotels, but they have nothing from the embargo. So it's like the plumbing's tired. You can't flush the toilet paper because the plumbing can't take it, Joe. You pick up the lid of the toilet, you actually hear the plumbing go, "Ay, oh, this is gonna be tough. We've been here since Batista. How much did you eat?"
Hey, here we are in your Uncle Joe's garage, outfitted by California Car Cover. An old friend is revisiting us. He can't remember what he did, and that's why he's back. Adam Ferrara, welcome to the garage.
Good to see you again, pal.
You're an actor, you're a comedian, you're a car guy with Top Gear. Is it what's the fellow?
Top Gear America.
See?
U.S.
Top Gear
Top
America.
US.
He's an American. And a musician of sorts.
Yeah, I could play the beginning of every cool song.
See, I've got the guitar right there. No
Nice.
pressure on you, but if you want to play the beginning of any cool
Let
song.
me see if I know the beginning of any cool song. Then when it gets difficult, I'm like, all right, that's
Then I
it.
say, okay, that's it. That's fine. This show is short. See? How about that?
It's been a long time. My calluses are gone.
That's the name of the song? My calluses are gone?
Yes.
Good Lord.
Nah. That's it. Ba-ba, ba-ba. That's all the beginning of it.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, I got that. So, and it's an Epiphone. It's nice. Where'd you get
It's
this
a
one?
Paul McCartney guitar. I don't know if Paul's actually touched it or not.
No, come on, stop it.
Dead
Sir
serious.
Paul McCartney. This is royalty and Epiphone. No, it'd be left-handed if it was McCartney.
Oh, now who's getting technical on us here?
You never
Top
let the
Gear-
truth getting away with a good story. I'll put this down.
You don't have to.
Yeah.
You know, you
No, I'll
want to
keep
cover yourself up.
I'll keep
They're good
playing
for
over
that.
everything. I like the SG you got in the back.
SG is one of my favorite.
Yeah.
P90s.
Yeah.
Yep. You've traveled the world since we saw you last.
I have. I just got back. We were in Cuba. We shot.
You were in
Top Gear
Cuba?
Cuba, yeah. It was cool. And we drove. What did I drive? I drove a 55 Ford Fairlane. But they're not, because it's like American Graffiti, because they're all the 50s cars. And I was looking around, and it stops in 59. All the American cars stops in 59. And then after that, there's Russian Ladas and a couple of Korean cars.
Oh, how embarrassing.
Yeah, but the 50s cars are great, but they're not. They're all diesels because they yanked the motors out. They put diesel motors in there. So I'm driving a Power Stroke, Toyota Power Stroke, because they can run diesel cheaper, and the place smells because there's no infrastructure. So it's just all diesel. It's like a truck stop, and he's driving around in those cars.
The entire island is a truck stop.
Yeah, it smells like a truck stop, and there's no.
But the food is so good.
The food is good, but it's like
smells like diesel.
It smells like diesel, and there's no like the hotel. They put us in one of the best hotels, but they have nothing from the embargo. So it's like the plumbing's tired. You can't flush the toilet paper because the plumbing can't take it, Joe. You pick up the lid of the toilet, you actually hear the plumbing go, "Ay, oh, this is gonna be tough. We've been here since Batista. How much did you eat?"
There's a tie-in with New Jersey in there someplace.
In New Jersey.
So you're doing all these other things. How often do you get on stage?
Not as often as I'd like. That's why I'm very excited to get some stage time, be able to get back to work, to do stand-up. So it's just enough for my ADD to keep me interested. By the way, raging this morning. I don't know why, but the ADD is friggin' raging.
That's the only Adam we know.
I know. I'm driving to work, and I was like, I'll see Joe again. It'll be fun. Oh, look, a bird. You know, yeah, it's bad today.
So you're on stage, and this is a world you've inhabited for many years, in between all the acting and the whatnot. Yeah. Do you remember the material? You having any problem?
Yeah, no.
Got new stuff? What's going on?
It's one of the good things about being me, and there's not many, but one of the good things about being me is shit comes in your head, you know. So I'm like, oh, okay, I remember the way this goes. I don't remember where that goes, and if I screw up, they don't know it. So a lot of stuff I try to do spur of the moment and just take an idea on stage and talk.
You were one of the first people we talked to about their first car.
Yeah.
You have a Buick that's 75 feet long, weighs 85 tons.
Yeah.
Like a Land Rover.
Huge, 70 deuce and a quarter.
Have you done anything to it lately, like change a fuse or something?
Yeah, I got it running again. The check valve in my booster went, so my brakes were like hard as a rock. I'm downshifting to get home, like this isn't good.
No, the check valve is...
And it's just this little friggin' thing, and you know it's bad when you pick the hood up and you hear, I'm like, okay, that's not good.
Either that, or you got the band in the back seat. That might be what it is.
Yeah. So that I fixed the brakes, and I put a dual exhaust in it. So it's a big block. It's a 455. Big block, dual exhaust, lowered it a little bit, and I drive around the neighborhood playing Parliament Funkadelic and scaring white people. I did. Get up for the downstroke. Honey, the neighborhood's changing. My first car that actually ran was the Dodge Aries K, because my grandpa passed away and I was on the Dead Relatives Inheritance Program. And I got the car. What was yours? Your first car?
Well, it didn't really count with a Renault Dolphine.
Wow.
Me and Michael Anthony from Van Halen.
You guys lived together?
No, but we both had cars you could pull a little engine out of and put the next one in.
It's like a Volkswagen. You can fix it with a butter knife.
I drove a Valiant, 65 Valiant with a V8,
Plymouth.
and I learned to rebuild differentials and transmissions.
That's cool.
Yeah.
One of the coolest cars, and we had this discussion on the show about cool TV cars.
Yeah.
So it's always Rockford's Esprit,
God,
Firebird,
yeah.
76. And he never got a 79 because he didn't like the grill when it went to the small, the individual.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, because I was reading his biography, and they gave him, Pontiac gave him a Firebird every year. So the 76 had the round headlights, and the 77 went like this, the Smokey and the Bandit one, and the 79 had the individual square one with the plastic nose, and he went, I don't like that one. So he kept the 78.
That is, I was paying more attention to his ties at that point in time.
It always bothered me that he had the white walls on the outside of the rally rims. I'm like, black wall or raised leather? Jim, we got a lovely set of Goodyear Eagles we can get for you here at Uncle Joe's garage. So that was one of the coolest cars.
Thank you for taking the time.
Always good to see you.
Hey, I know that you, yes you, haven't been in the Uncle Joe's Garage yet, but I got some good news. We have created a mobile version of the Uncle Joe's Garage, thanks to our friends at Mike Thompson RV Superstores. Like they say, don't miss a moment, and don't miss the mobile Uncle Joe's Garage coming to location near you.